As Mallikarjun Kharge announces to fight with an alliance in 2024 elections, the Vadra Congress strategy that is seeming very confused at this point, because on the other end it is Rahul Gandhi who, while in a campaign, has hid out at the TMC, who, remember, can be one of the potential allies for the Vadra Congress, but this once again hints out at the lack of unity between the opposition parties at a time when the Congress is begging for an alliance ahead of 2024. Listen in to what Mallikarjun Kharge had said and how Rahul Gandhi is speaking the exact opposite.
You also know the history of the TMC. You know the violence that takes place in Bengal. You know the scams, the Sharda scams that have taken place. So you're aware of their tradition. They came to Goa, spent huge amounts of money in Goa, and the idea was to help the BJP. And this is exactly the idea in Meghalaya. The idea is to ensure, the TMC's idea in Meghalaya is to ensure that the BJP is strengthened and they come to power.
Modi has several times said, I am the only man who can face the country. No other people can touch me. That proudly says, no democratic man says like this. You are in democracy, you should remember, you are not a autocrat, you are not a dictator. You are elected by people and people will teach you lesson in 2024. The alliance government will come in center. Congress will lead. We are talking with other parties because otherwise the democracy and constitution will go. Therefore, with every party, now and then, we are calling, we are talking, we are sharing our views how to win 2024. Therefore, the BJP will not get majority. Some people say they will not get majority. All other parties together, of course Congress will lead. We will get the majority. We will follow the constitution. We will follow the democracy. Let 100 Modis or Shah come.
And the BJP once again has snubbed the idea at its very outset, saying that the opposition has failed to do so even in the past despite repeated attempts, and clearly Rahul Gandhi's leadership is something that will not be acceptable to the people of the country. Listen in.
देखिए, सब अपना बेकार की बातें हैं। ये सब सारे विपक्ष के लोग हमने देखा था 2019 में भी स्टेज के ऊपर में हाथ मिलाकर खड़े हो गए थे। तो देश की जनता का जो विश्वास है वो हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के ऊपर है और वो दिन प्रतिदिन और ज़्यादा बढ़ता जा रहा है। तो 2024 में क्या होने वाला है ये हमारे देश के लोगों ने पहले से ही अपने मन में विश्वास कर लिया है।
मतलब नंबर ही हमारे पास है, वो तो हो नहीं रहा था। आज तक क्यों नहीं हो रहा था? क्योंकि बीजेपी के पास नंबर नहीं था, इसलिए बीजेपी भाग रही थी। सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो तमाचा मारा है, फिर देखिए आज कितने आसानी से बंदा बन के बैठे हुए हैं एकदम। बिल्कुल
उम्मीद है कि आम आदमी पार्टी का मेयर होगा?
उम्मीद नहीं, बिल्कुल पूरी तरह नंबर हमारे पास तो हमारा ही होगा।
एक सवाल देश की राजनीति से जुड़ा हुआ है। कांग्रेस के 2024 में सरकार बनाएगी, ग्रैंड अलायंस को लीड करेगी। क्या आम आदमी पार्टी उस ग्रैंड अलायंस का हिस्सा बनना चाहिए?
देखिए, हम देश के साथ ग्रैंड अलायंस हमारा है, देश के लोगों के साथ ग्रैंड अलायंस है। हम जनता के मुद्दों के ऊपर काम कर रहे हैं। जनता हमें जो जिम्मेदारी देती है उसके ऊपर काम कर।
कांग्रेस का प्रधानमंत्री देश एक्सेप्ट कर सकता है, आप मानते हैं?
ये तो देश की जनता डिसाइड करेगी कि किसका प्रधानमंत्री है।
आम आदमी पार्टी हिस्सा होगी इस अलायंस?
तब देखेंगे, जब होगा तब देखेंगे।
All right, so at a time when the opposition fails to stand united, it is the Congress that is begging for an alliance and really relying on it ahead of 2024. This, remember, is a huge point of confusion, especially after Rahul Gandhi's statement where he's gone on to hit out at the TMC, calling them a B-League of the BJP. I want to bring in our senior executive politics, Aishwarya Kapoor, who's with us on the broadcast. Aishwarya, well, is it a failed attempt yet again? Because the Congress is wanting to put out confidence statements that they will be able to form an alliance ahead of 2024 to fight Modi and the BJP. We, of course, know of the failed attempts in the past. And this time, once again, especially with Rahul Gandhi hitting out at the TMC, it is an idea that flops on the day itself. Mallikarjun Kharge speaks about it.
Hello. Yes, they're absolutely, Swesha. At this point of time, we need to understand that it's a very desperate Congress party which is looking for alliance partners. We cannot forget that the so-called Bharat Jodo Yatra, which the Congress party and then their heir to the throne, Rahul Gandhi, took out, when it was ending, they had requested every major regional player to come. But neither the Samajwadi Party, nor the NCP, nor the TMC, nor the Aam Aadmi Party, nor the KCR, none of these major regional players want to be seen on the same platform with Rahul Gandhi. They just might agree to be on the same platform with Congress, but not with the man who is at the helm of affairs of the Congress party at this point of time. And that is why a very desperate Mallikarjun Kharge trying to give an indication that, look, we are going to form the government, but let us ask the Congress party how. Tell us one major regional player which is ready to accept Rahul Gandhi as the face, as the leader of the opposition. One. Will KCR do? Will Mamata Banerjee do? Will Sharad Pawar do? Will Akhilesh Yadav do? Will Nitish Kumar do, for that matter? No. We cannot forget that none of these big leaders went to Jammu and Kashmir when this so-called Bharat Jodo Yatra ended. Also, Congress was not even invited. Rahul Gandhi was not even invited in that rally or in that mega show of strength by KCR. We cannot forget that. We cannot forget KCR's comment that Congress is not serving the people. We cannot forget the kind of reactions which have come from Mamata Banerjee, Sharad Pawar, and then so on and so forth. So it's a desperate national president of the Congress party who forget about the alliance partners not being accepted within the party because no one feels that he has any power. So he's trying to send a message that, look, I am the national president. In fact, he's also trying to settle certain politics which is happening within the Congress party at this point of time. But forget about alliance partners. There might be one national conference, some regional party of some state which might be ready to be or to share the dais with Rahul Gandhi. But at the end of the day, to take on Modi and Shine 24, you're talking about giving Narendra Modi a competition. And for that, you need to get these regional players on board, and that is not happening. Yes, Rahul Gandhi being at the helm of affairs of the Congress party.
Absolutely, Aishwarya, and we try to get more reactions to this